Hey guys, I'm just going to do a midweek update just with UJ on the 4-hour structure because this is when we're getting that BOJ interest rate decision. So I just want to show you how things look. I've marked up the structure so far. You could argue that there was, microstructure shifting there as well if you wanted to, but that was the main structure shift. And I will show you on the daily how that looks as well. You can see that with this large daily candle closing above there. That was then when we were bullish. This was the equivalent USDJPY long position that I had called in the Discord. And now you can see with the shift again that this daily candle has body closed under the previous candle. And that is where we currently are. So I'll just go back to the 4-hour. So I just want to talk about the interest rate decision. And I have mentioned it in the Discord as well, that fundamentally, if they are going to hold interest rates, which is the projection, then UJ should long off of that decision. So I'll just talk to you guys about the TPM turning point candles. I did mention this in a screen grab that I sent you previously. We're looking for either a sweeping candle, an engulfing candle, or a hybrid of both. We only want a long higher lows in an uptrend and short lower highs in a downtrend. And when we want to take profit from a higher high, you want to get a body closing above, and same when you want to take profit here, you want to get a body closing below the lower low. You can see with the short position, the space to take profit is not that much compared to the long previously. So what I would say that we're waiting for is, and I wouldn't try and deliberately catch a reversal with this news, but we probably want to have a new lower low put in this area, and then going into the news, we're going to start potentially coming back. You might have some volatility off the news, and then ultimately we're looking for a long position on UJ if they are indeed going to hold interest rates. Of course, if it's a surprise and they raise rates, that's not going to happen. Okay, if they raise rates, UJ is going to short. So that's something we would be looking for if you wanted to catch a reversal, but is very high risk, of course. You already know that. You could wait for the news to happen and then wait for the retest afterwards and then try and catch rather this type of a position. Once you have body closed above the most recent lower high, that means that the trend would have shifted bullish, and you can look then to catch the higher low in the uptrend as the continuation. Okay, so this is the game plan. If we are to reverse and be long off of the interest rate news, I would say that it would look something like that. Hopefully, that's if the fundamentals are true. We're just going to have to now wait and see until the news breaks on Thursday. And just quickly showing you guys the waves with Market Cipher B as well. This new lower low that might get put in this area, it'd probably be a 2-hour wave that is getting anchored, so being oversold past the -60 line, and that would be your hopefully lower low that starts to then grind back towards the EMA to put in that new structure coming into the interest rate decision.